Annyeonghaseyo. Thank you. Did I do that right? All right. Glad to be here back in Korea after 3 years. COVID separated us for a little too long. Nice to be back. Welcome to the Automation Leaders Night. Great to see everybody in person again. In last 3 years, our category has changed completely. It has transformed so much that I wanted to share with all of you some of the new innovation that we are bringing and how leaders worldwide are thinking about this category. There is a new concept of an emerging economy called automation economy. And I would love to share with you what we are seeing in the birth of the automation economy. Let me talk about our mission. Our mission has always been to fuel the future of work by unleashing human potential. We don't think that human beings were put on this planet to copy data from one screen to the next. We all are capable of doing so much more. And in pursuit of this vision, we think that every company must adopt digital workforce and succeed with automation so that people can focus on what they do best, help create, grow, and meet customer demands. Together, we are reimagining the world. Together, we have an amazing success together. We have over 2,000 employees worldwide. We have customers in over 90 countries. Many of the analyst firms who track this category have been consistently describing us as leader in this category. But 3 years ago, we had about 3 million bots running on our platform. Today, that number is 10 million bots a month on our platform. And every month, it is growing about 20 to 30%. So the growth of bots has been phenomenal. Recently, IDG conducted a survey of the Korean market. About 500 customers were surveyed. And the result was unanimous. And I have to thank all of you for it. Because Automation was rated as #1 choice for Korean market. If you look at the numbers, we have about 24% of the market as an Automation Anywhere. But when you combine that with IBM, which for the longest time bundled our solution, we have over 30% of the market in Korea. And thank you again for your trust in us and your support. Together, we have come a long way. Where we are going with this category is, eventually we all know cloud is the future. Some version of hybrid, perhaps, where certain workloads are running in cloud and some workloads are running behind the firewall. Today, Automation Anywhere has 54% of the market share. What it means is we have more customers on cloud than all other players combined. That is saying something. About 80% of our new customers adopt us, given a choice between on-premise and cloud, pick cloud. And the cloud RPA is growing at 109%. We don't yet have a cloud hosting in Korea yet, but we have 4 cloud instances in this region. And as Korea picks up on the cloud adoption, we will make it available in Korea as well. But this is the direction. What we are making sure is our customers are future-proof for the next 10 years. I know it is important for many of us to know that from various analysts, as I mentioned, we are consistently ranked as a leader across not just RPA, but across various categories that we cover. I know many of you know us as an RPA vendor because that's our origin. But today, Automation plays in 4 or 5 different categories, combining all of them as in one intelligent automation platform, where we do end-to-end automation for our customers. And all of this analyst firm ranks us high across all of them. Let me change topic to an automation economy. Last few years, we all have been through a lot. We live in a time of unprecedented uncertainty, with war and political uncertainty. We have seen a very high rise of inflation and cost pressure. And there is workforce shortage everywhere. The kind of workforce shortage you have seen for some time is now being experienced by the entire world. The data shows us that for next 20 years, every year, we will have less working population than a year before. So unless somebody knows of an island with 1 billion people on it that we don't know about, this is all the people we have. And all the people we're going to have for next 20 years. So in my recent interaction, I had a chance to talk to top 100 CEOs of the largest companies in the world. And unanimously, everybody agreed that we will have to think about a very different operating model for the future and a very different economy environment. And that economy is automation economy. Companies that mastered internet economy, we remember those days. Companies that mastered mobile economy, we remember those days. They dominated the world in their respective categories. Companies that master automation economy will lead in the next decade. The automation economy is huge. It's about 15 trillion by 2030. And it will redefine various parts of industries, how work gets done. There is a general consensus that about 30% of all knowledge work can be automated. Now, for some roles, it is 10 to 15, 20%. In some roles, it's 40%. But there is a huge opportunity for us to reimagine the future of work. We have many leading companies who are leading the charge on automation economy. They are redefining how work happens. And one of the key principles they are applying is an automation-first mindset, where given a problem, they want to solve it with automation first. Only if you cannot solve it with automation, you will apply the manual labor. Take an example of Humana. It is a healthcare company in the US. They today use automation with 25,000 of their claim agents, so that every single knowledge worker is working with an automation, reducing customer serve time from 15 minutes to 3 minutes, and completely changing how customer service happens. Take an example of Experian, a financial service company that is deploying automation in every single department within their organization. Or Mars, Dimitri will share more information about Mars later, but many of us know it as a candy company, but they have a large pet care business, and they have completely transformed how they operate with automation. Companies across various industries are redefining their automation strategy. In many cases, they have brought this intelligent automation roadmap 3 years early. So that 2025 automation plan they're implementing now. It got accelerated with the COVID. One of the things that is happening very different in the industry is, typically RPA started 5-6 years ago, and we used it in the back office. That's how we think of RPA. As I mentioned today, it is about intelligent automation across end-to-end. And a big change is bringing this technology to the front office, to every single employee. We introduced this capability called Automation Copilot so that every knowledge worker can work with an automation. There is an Automation Copilot for sales operations and sales employees. There is an Automation Copilot for finance and accounting employees. There is an Automation Copilot for IT, for customer service desk, and in supply chain. There is an Automation Copilot for everyone. Think about it. Just like how we use computer or mobile devices, we all have one. Why not have automation that helps you with your job every day? I'll share one more example of one of our customer, PNC Bank, 5th largest bank in the US. This is a customer that has used us for over 5 years and saved over about $100 million in back office. Just before COVID, the CEO reached out to me and said, Mihir, I have 60,000 employees. If I transform at this rate, it will take me 12 to 15 years. And I don't have 12 to 15 years. I need to transform faster. How do we do that? So one of the things we did is we took Automation Copilot and put it in the hands of 30,000 people in the retail branches. And we automated 8 simple processes to begin with: open an account, close an account, move money, and so forth. And we made it accessible to everybody in the bank retail branch. And we converted that into a simple button so that everybody can use the automation. In first week, somebody used it 8 times, somebody used it 12 times. In a first week alone, we saved 300,000 hours. Why? Because when you multiply anything by 30,000 people using it, the benefit skyrockets. Now, many of you here, and you know who you are much larger than PNC Bank. You have 200,000 employees, 400,000 employees. There is an opportunity here to reimagine and transform this for every single employee. And that is the true digital transformation. We have been very busy reimagining the future of work with feedback from all of you. Just recently, we announced 10 new innovations that are game changer. These are innovations that you cannot find anywhere else. Later on, we will cover some of them. But we have been very busy taking your feedback and creating a platform that you can use for the next many years to come. Just look at one example. This year alone, we added 400 new features on our platform. Thank you for all of your inputs. I know, please keep them coming. We are committed to continue to improve our platform and take it to the next level with all of your partnership. Look, the next decade is for us to lead. Next decade is about automation economy. And people in this room, we have an important role to play in leading our companies through this next economy. Welcome to automation economy. Let's transform and win together. Thank you.